Again, another categorical syllogism. This one's a little bit easier in terms of the terms we're going to be using, but we still do the same process and everything. So we have here, some cats are not brown, no dogs are cats, therefore some dogs are brown. Pretty simple approach, but it is a categorical syllogism. Two categorical premises and a categorical conclusion. So let's start here. The first thing we need to determine is the mood. In the mood, we know this is a sum, but some, and this is term one, are not though. And this is key, right? We have to make sure that if it's an are or are not. Some cats, it's our term, are not brown. So if it's some P are not Q, we know that that is an O statement. And our second one is no, and this is key, dogs, here's a term, are cats. So if it's a no PRQ, that is an E statement. And then finally, some, this is our conclusion, dogs, it's a term, are brown. Some PRQ. Unlike this one that says an are not, this is an are. So we know that this is an I statement. So the mood of this is O, E, I. That's the mood, O, E, I. And then our next thing is to figure out the figure. Well, the first thing we need to look for is the middle term. So what is the term that shows up in the two premises but not the conclusion? So dogs, so we know it's not dogs. And brown, we know it's not brown, so we are left with cats. Cats is our middle term. It shows up in this premise, it shows up in this premise, but not the conclusion. And in this premise, it shows up in the first term. It's the first term of this. Some P are not Q. Cats is first. So we put our M for our middle term there. In the second premise, cat shows up. No dogs are cats. No P or Q. It shows up in the second position. So we put an M in the second position. And it is always SP for our conclusion. And in this case, dogs is the subject. And brown is the predicate. And we look back, we find the predicate in the first premise, brown, so we just merely put a P there. The subject dogs is in the first spot of our second premise, so we put an S there. Now we have an OEI in a figure MP, SM, SP. Look at your sheet and see if you can determine validity or invalidity.